Hello, this first video is going to be the first of a series of videos to guide you through the Core 3 coursework. The coursework is on the numerical solutions of equations. Before we get into the maths, it's really important that you know how to use a graphing software package. Now, there are many different ones you can use. The one which we recommend is, or the one which I recommend is Geogbra, very powerful tool. It's free, it's on the internet. So if you open up your web explorer, what we're going to do is with this Geogbra, we're going to create a dynamic graph. And what I mean by that is we're going to be able to get graphs very quickly using some sliders and things like that. So if I go, I'm on dashboard at the minute. If you go into your search and type in Geogbra, I think I've probably maybe spelled that incorrectly, but that will still come up. There we go, Geogbra, I missed an E out. So if you click on there, now, wait for that to come, go to 3 software. You've got 2 options. You can download it. So there's different options for download it, or you can open a fully functional version of Geogbra on your browser. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh no, I've downloaded that apparently. There we go. Should be fine. Just wait for Java to do its thing. There we go. It's coming up. There we go. There's Geogbra. Right, now, there's a lot of functionality to Geogbra, and I'm not going to discuss all of it. What we're going to do is we're going to create some graphs. Now, at the bottom of the bar there, the input bar, we can type in any graph. So y is equal to 5x to the 4 minus 3x. I'm very careful with the brackets there. Minus 2, and there we have the graph. Now the trouble is we're going to be investigating lots of different graphs, and we don't want to have to type in a different equation each time. So what we can do, if I delete that, right click and then delete, we can create a dynamic one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 5 different variables. In fact, I'm going to create 6. So I'm going to start with A. I'm going to write A is 5, B is 5, C is 5, D is 5, E is 5, and F is 5. Now, I wonder what this is all about. If I click on the mouse pointer and click in there, what I get is these sliders. Okay, I get these sliders. Now, these sliders will change the value, and at the minute it's from -5 to 5, and it's in 1 decimal place. I'm going to move them to 2 decimal places. So, how I did that, I right-clicked, Object Properties, and if I go into Increment and type it as 0.01, that will, oh, that's not letting me. Okay, well, we'll leave it like that for the minute. That's fine. Now, the beauty of this is now, if I type in y is equal to a brackets, I'm going to do x to the power of 5, because we're going to be dealing with polynomials of order 5, x to the power of 4 multiplied by b, plus c lots of x cubed, plus d lots of x squared, plus e lots of x, plus f. It will give me this graph. Now, if we can actually right-click on that graph, and we can show the label, and at the minute it says G, we don't want that. So if I go to Object Properties again, right-click Object Properties, where it says Show Label, have the value down, and there we have it. There's the value of that graph at the minute. Now, the beauty of this is now we can change this graph very easily by changing the values of A, B, and C. Okay? So we can change the graph there very easily. So this is that's our first step. We need to get this set up. You can save it now, or you can do whatever you like, but that is how you would get the graph, dynamic graph on the Geogbra software package.